Hi friends, welcome to my channel, The House of Jen. Today we are going to create a beautiful blushing pink romantic flower arrangement. It's going to be gorgeous. And if you are new here, my name is Jenny. I love all things creative. I'd love for you to subscribe. Let's jump in. Hey friends, I have a super busy, fun, exciting day planned. Going to do some shopping. Going to get a fun little dessert, but I wanted to share with you this gorgeous flower haul that I got. It was just grocery shopping, just grocery store shopping flowers. Okay, so I don't know if you are like me, but I don't like to miss out on all the beauty of the day. And some days are so busy, but you still want to squeeze it all out. Okay, so like when I was making my lemonade kind of apple cider vinegar drink and I was squeezing my lemons, like I am obsessive. I have to squeeze all the lemons until I get every little bit of vitamin C into my drink. And that is how I feel about the beauty of flowers. I have never regretted buying flowers. Okay, ever. Because flowers are meant to be enjoyed and they kind of have become a part of my routine. Okay, check out these. They are like pastel hydrangeas, lavender, so pretty. And of course, grab some white because white just is the polite little flower that brings it all together. And I've got some alstroemeria and some other flowers, of course, roses. I know, one day this was hilarious, you guys. I was in the store and we were picking out flowers with my husband. I was just, at a store and I overheard this girl and she said, I just don't know. I just don't really love roses. I don't really care for roses. And I thought, how can you not care for roses? That's like, what? Like, I mean, to each his own, but I will never tire of roses. I think roses, they're like a classic symphony song. I mean, yes, we can get the other types of flowers, but do you ever want to throw out the classic symphony? I mean, really? No. So let's create this playful pastel romantic arrangement. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to unpackage these flowers and we'll create our flower arrangement. Okay, you guys, how fun is this vase? Let me show you. It is absolutely adorable. It looks like candle wax melting down the vase. And I am super excited to create this arrangement because it is actually for an anniversary bouquet for a dear honored marriage. They are just so much fun and so bubbly and enthusiastic. And I love these pastel colors. They just remind me of like sweet. I almost want to smell them. Like I feel like they're going to smell like cotton candy or something. They're just so fun. So I don't even have any like tape. I just have, you want to put a little bleach in there because you want to keep the bacteria at bay, right? But let's just have fun with this. Okay. So of course we want to always pop off the leaves. They are already looking a little shabby. They are not going to add to the beauty of the arrangement, and especially for this dramatic kind of like black and gold kind of elegant schwanky vase. I do want to just make it as minimal as possible. So we are going to start off with the roses because I feel like those are kind of the star of the show. Let's kind of open them up. I'm going to put them upside down and just give it a little bit of life and energy to it. And let's see, I may want to do it just slightly shorter. This is a shorter vase, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it and giving it another snip. We're at about of a 45-degree angle. Okay, so Yes, these are just grocery store flowers. It was a busy day yesterday. And so I was like, I'll just see what they have. And lo and behold, they actually had the flowers of the exact shades that I was looking for. So is that not just absolutely incredible or what? Okay. Now I have seen, you can get flowers in so many shades. I have seen, I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but they're like these almost like tie-dyed flowers, and I don't like those. But I like the single shade flowers. I don't like the flowers that look like, I don't know. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about, the little tie-dyed flowers. Oh no! Look what just happened. Oh, I hate it when a little piece of the hydrangea comes off. Okay, so, but it's okay. Life goes on. All right, so we're going to pop these off. Yes, super fun day. I'm going to check out a local bakery because there's a lot of celebrations going on this week. And I just, sometimes dessert is just called for. You can splurge and have fun. Let me see how many. Oh, this looks so lovely. So yes, if you just had 3 roses, respect the little triangle and do 3, but we are going to try to fill this up. I'm gonna fill it up here. Oh my goodness. It's almost like an electric pink, isn't it? It has so much life and vitality. So fun. So how has your season been so far, you guys? Yeah, thanks for tuning into my channel, House of Jen. I'm having a lot of fun. Also, please comment below. I want to hear more of what you want to see on my channel. I love doing budget-friendly decor. I love doing flower arranging. I love for you to come along and shop with me. I love to do designer dupes, both DIY and shop for. So yeah, please comment below. Let me know what you want to see in the channel. Oh my goodness, I really need to pay attention here because these are all kind of floppy doppy. Okay. All right, that's good. Maybe a little bit shorter. This one just has its own personality going. It's like, it's like the little student that is in the classroom and they're not paying attention and they're going, turning the other direction. Okay. But that's okay. I think it gives it a little personality. And usually you want at least one of your flowers to have some extra personality. Okay. So should we add in some more color? I think we should. Let's go ahead and add in these lovelies. I really love hydrangeas leaves, but these are looking like we're going to have to pop them off. It's okay. We're just going to have to pop them off. They are just drooping already. So yes, the only thing about grocery store flowers is you really want to check these. The stem is pretty green on this one, but you really want to make sure that there's not brown. There may be a little bit of brown, but you don't want a lot of brown in your stems. Okay, we're going to go shorter with this. So you want to always check the stems to make sure they are just as fresh as possible, okay? But these were the perfect color, and I feel like adding the bleach water and, oh, there goes another little thing. Oh, wow. The bleach water and the floral food will really kind of perk it back up. Okay, so I think for this type of arrangement, we are pretty much going to do kind of a round arrangement because that's just kind of what this lends itself for, especially when you have these like round, big puffy hydrangeas. Should we go ahead and add in the white? I think we should. White is just like classic anniversary. And as much as I'd love to keep these leaves, again, I just feel like it would really overpower this arrangement. And so for that reason, we are just going to take off all of our little leaves. Now this one is quite perky and happy. I am really loving, because sometimes white hydrangeas, I don't know, like sometimes they look, oh yeah, this one's really round and happy and perky and fun. Okay, I really do like that one. I may leave that one taller for now. I could always trim it later. We're leaving that one taller for now. I have this other lovely white one. Let's go ahead and add this one in too. Or should we wait? We may wait. We may wait. Okay, because I want to add in some of these beautiful little pastel. Like I think 3 hydrangeas may just be enough because I want to add in more flowers. So this is what happens when you buy a lot of flowers. This was my big rookie beginner mistake, was I would shove all the flowers in there and just jam pack them in, and they could not breathe. They could not breathe. Okay. And so you really need to respect floral space and just realize that each flower is individual. Oh yes. I'm loving these little sturdy carnations. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see this? This is a little curly leaf. I so want to leave it, but I have to pop it off. At least you can see it. But that's so neat. I love how nature just gives us serendipitous moments like this. How fun is that? Okay, so we're going to stick this in here. And you just want to keep turning. Get you a little turntable. You want to keep turning just to see where it needs. I like that this flower, you know, you want it to have personality. I like that this flower is kind of popping up, and it's a sturdy flower. Now, if it was a weaker flower like a hydrangea, I may not have it so up. But since carnations are so sturdy, I feel like you really can let them be little poppers, okay? Yes, I'm loving pastel combinations. I don't know what it is, but you know, you may not want to, you know, paint your walls bright purple, but you can make your flower arrangements pink and purple. Okay, these carnations, I'm so glad we are just putting them all in here. I'm gonna like put in some of these little white roses. Why is it that white roses are so hard to find in grocery stores? My theory is that they bruise really easily. You know what I really appreciated? They put like a little papery, I should have shown you before, but they put a little like paper around to protect the roses. But my theory, the reason why we don't see them as often in stores, because I don't know, a lot of times I don't see them as much. And I think it's because they bruise more easily, but I still, every time I'm out, I look first for the white flowers, especially white roses. I think white and green. Ooh, thorns. Ooh, ow. Okay. Ow. This one is really thorny. Okay, some rose varieties. Look, do y'all see there's little bitty prickly thorns? Yeah, so be careful when you are picking up your stems, because it's supposed to be an enjoyable process, and you don't want to, you know, hurt yourself. If you do, then you may want to invest in an aloe vera plant for your little prickies. Okay, because your fingers, you know, need some TLC. Okay, let's see. That looks good. That looks good. This one, oh good then. This is a good tutorial moment. What are we going to do? Are we going to leave this just talking back? No, we are not. We're just going to peel it off, and we're going to peel it off, and we're going to pop off these leaves. There we go. You know, and as you're floor arranging, one thing that you are not allowed to do is to think about anything stressful, like this mess that I will have to clean up afterwards. I'm not supposed to think about that, although I am kind of thinking about it, aren't I? Okay, so we have a few roses here. Oh, I also picked up this Alstroemeria, which is kind of pretty. I feel like it brings it all together. They did not have greenery. I think they had one little dried up eucalyptus bunch, and I wasn't about to get that. So I felt like when you don't have greenery or you can't find really fresh premium greenery, Alstroemeria has its own greens in it. And so it's that perfect kind of like flower that brings it all together. This one's way too tall. That brings it all together and breaks up the bunch. So we're just gonna pop that one in there. And let's see, this one looks lovely. I think we'll put this one off to the side over here. But see how this is just kind of all bringing it all together. Yeah, I mean, that might be nice tall, but I'm kind of thinking more round. Okay. And you just kind of keep spinning it all around. I definitely want to do something around this area to break it up. How about another Alstroemeria? Okay, this is really coming together. And really, when you are picking up flowers, kind of decide on the vibe, okay? This vibe is really cheerful, really almost like spunky, romantic, fun. And you want to kind of, you know, think about what you're creating, or really the feeling that that's really what I'm trying to say. You really want to think about the feeling of what you want to bring to your arrangement. Okay, what do we need to do? I think we just need to fill this up. You know, this is one of the moments where I'm like, should I have taped it off? No, I think flowers like do better when you can kind of let them all flow. I definitely want to add a couple more of these because they're super fun. Again, look how beautiful. I feel like I could like create a makeup blush shade of this color. I would call it like, what would I call it? Not powder pink. Let's look at you. Maybe powder pink, powder punch pink, or cotton candy pink. Cotton candy pink would be really, really fun. Okay, so let's put this little guy in right there to kind of fill it up. That's super fun. As tall as this is right here, what do you think, guys? Would you leave that one with just personality and leave it there, or would you do something else? I really don't know. Okay, I'm actually amazed how many flowers this vase is absolutely able to hold. I was actually kind of shocked. I didn't think it would hold this many flowers, but lo and behold, it is. So I'm a little shocked, in a good way. You know, I wanted it to hold a lot of flowers. This one looks pretty good. I think I'll add in another rose, pop off the greens, add in a little more white. But yeah, this has been really fun, really easy peasy. Let's stick this one in here. Sometimes I like to go on top almost of the arrangement. Oh yeah, look how that one just kind of pops and there's still some space. Oh my, we have a big gap right here. Okay, let's add in at least, whoa, sorry flowers, one more of these. I'm almost tempted, should I add the other hydrangea? No, because we have 3. I don't know. I'm just not going to add it right now. I feel like it would be too crowded. Yes, it would be too crowded. I feel confident in that decision because look, you have 1, 2, 3, and really with the triangle for hydrangeas, if you had 4, like in a circle, you know, how would that work? It just wouldn't. Okay. All right. So we're going to put that right there. That looks good. You know, I may tweak a little bit. I still think this is just a little too tall. I'm just going to make it more of a true round arrangement. And we are just going to trim it down a little bit. Okay, that's so much better. Okay, so yeah, I kind of decided to make more of a shape. And I may add another little filler, one of these, just to kind of, I'm so glad I picked up these Alstroemeria because They really help to fill things out. You may get a few little murky jerky leaves, and they don't get to be a part of the bouquet. Okay, there we go. Let's put this one more in the middle. Oh, that's kind of happy. I like how that kind of goes up a little bit, but it's a little too tall, and it really needs to not be a main character flower. Okay, there we go. Give it a little bit of a snip. There we go. And just that way, look how it's kind of hugging and supporting the little white flower. I like that. I do. And then maybe like one more little alstroemeria over here. And then to fill in these roses. Okay. This just turned out so lovely. I'm loving mixing the burgundies and the purples and the pinks. And it's just all quite lovely. Okay, this one I think we'll do really kind of shorter over here because I want it to see this pink rose right here and this carnation right here. It needs something to break it up. So that's the method to my madness there. And we'll just stick you right here. Okay, that looks lovely. Spin it around, spin it around. I'm tempted to add one more rose right here, but we're looking pretty full. And so I may not, I may just kind of zhuzh, because we're pretty full. We're pretty full. Okay, you guys, we're pretty full. This is looking really pretty. This is the happy moment that you wait for when you go, I created it and it was easy and we did no floral tape and it was just so fun and fabulous, and life is just better with flowers. Comment if you agree.